All right, we are making some chapstick holders today. So we're gonna show you guys just how quick and easy this chapstick holder is. You can do it with the actual chapstick brands, you can do it with EOS, you can do it with the off brands, but whatever size lip balm you do use, make sure you are testing the size so you know how many stitches to use. This one I actually made a little bit smaller than the pattern calls for. The pattern will be in the description of this link to the video below. But let's go ahead and make some more of these chapstick holders. They are a great stash buster, and they are super quick to make. If you need some items for craft fair inventories or giveaways, or if you want to do it as a teacher appreciation gift for all your teachers at schools, these would be greatly appreciated and enjoyed, and you can make a bunch of them in one afternoon. So I am doing 5 single crochets into a magic ring, and then I am doing an increase in every stitch around, so we have a grand total of 10 stitches as our base here. So once you have that base, your next round is going to be in the back loop only. Back loop only for these 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flip that inside out. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now for me, I like to go ahead and mark my final stitch here just so I know that is the end of the row and I don't have to worry about doing any more counting, no more math for me. Now the rest of this time you're just going to go through both of the loops, every stitch all the way around, keep going in the circle until you have the height that you desire. You can do like what I have here, where you are making it all the way up through and only seeing the cap of the chapstick holder. You can do it to where you're seeing half of the chapstick holder, or you can cover up the entirety. It just depends on how many rows you would like to do for your aesthetic. That's the beauty of artistic license. Make it however you would like. But don't get stuck in the stitch marker like I just did. So you're just going to go all the way around. And as you can see, I am not using a full skein of yarn. I am just using a little bit of a scrap. I have an entire scrap bucket of yarn. So instead of sending this yarn to the landfill, because it's not going to be enough to make any normal amigurumi project that I do, I save these little scraps for projects like this, or for details on other pieces. We're just gonna go all the way around. Around, around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. Sorry, I'm a music therapist. I bust into song all the time. Sorry, not sorry. This is some of the content you guys are here for. Okay, now the pattern says to go all the way up through row 13, but when I made this one, I only went through row 12. So again, it varies. If you are a tight crocheter or a loose crocheter, the number of rows may vary. The thickness of your yarn will also vary what the final product will look like. The size of your crochet hook that you're using will vary. I am using an E hook, a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Sorry, Adge, nope, this is not repo. We are crocheting stuff to bring to St. Jude Summit. So I am trying to see how many of these chapstick holders we can make in one stream. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's row 10. So we got 2 more rows of this. How are you, my friend? Okay, last row. Then we'll double check to make sure it's the right size, the right height. So again, it varies depending on your brand of chapstick that or brand of lip balm that you choose to use. if you're using the chapstick brand, or if you're using EOS, if you're using Burt's Bees, if you're using something else. So see, for whatever reason, even though I did the exact same amount over here, I guess I added one extra row because that is definitely clearly one row longer. So we're going to undo this because I want the aesthetic to be the same. There we go.
Welcome to the Boo Crew.
Welcome to Becca Boo Crew. I must eat you. Thank you so much for that follow. Ow. So there we go. Perfect. And take that part out. Now, if you want to make it to where it's got a little keychain add-on, you continue on. You're going to slip stitch into the next one. Chain 6. Cut your yarn. But don't pull everything completely out yet. You're going to slip the keychain dongle onto your project. And then slip stitch into the same slot that you just slip stitched into. And that will help fasten off your project. Weave in your ends and you have another chapstick holder. Knitting and crochet are black magic to you, right? We can just take yarn, we take fiber, we take this random stuff and turn it into projects. Blasphemy, heathenry, witchcraft. Your wife knits. Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. I have never learned how to knit. Oh no! See, also don't do stuff like that. There we go. And you don't have to weave it in a whole bunch, but I always weave it in probably more than I ever will need to, just as a precaution. Pull it nice and tight, cut off your tail, and you have another chapstick holder. There we go. So we now have 2 chapstick holders already created. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial and hope to see you over on Twitch and here live on YouTube over Becca_MTBC on all platforms. See you guys next video. Bye.